Good morning, students. My voice is audible to you all? Okay. First of all, the students, those who have not written their name properly, write it. Okay, rename option is there. Every time it is told, but still we find students without class, section and roll number. So rename option is there. As you go to your name, when you click it on the right side, rename option will appear. So you can rename yourself. It is every time told to write your class, section, then comma, then your name, then comma, and then roll number. No special characters in between. So rename yourself so that it will be easy for the class teacher to mark your attendance. Otherwise, your attendance will not be marked. It's difficult for the teacher to find out the student is in which section. Still, many have not written. Ayan Ahmed, write your class first, then name, and then roll number. Anunay Ojha, Purva Singh, no class section. You people don't know your name, class section or what? Or some students are unable to hear what is instructed every time in every class. Prakhar Yadav, write directly your class. Don't write CLASS class and then class. Kumar Parth, Nitya Patel, Rayansh, Anunay Ojha, Arkan Ahmed. Okay, so today we have our SUPW and GK period. Okay, so first we will study SUPW. Okay, when the regular classes were going on, I was teaching in 6th F and E section. There I have completed lesson 10. Till lesson 10 I have completed. Only lesson 11 was left. What about other section? 6th A, who will tell me 6th A? Till where you have studied? 6th A. Yes, Celestine.
Miss, still, sir has taught us till the half of the chapter 10.
Half of the chapter 10. Okay, sir has started the story given here?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mute yourself. Then section B. Section B, who is in section B? Section B, no students are there or what? Section B, yes, Radha Pandey.
Till chapter 10 we are completed.
Till chapter 10. 10 full explained.
Yes, sir, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Radha. Mute your mic. Then section C. Yes, Anunay.
Miss, we have to, Miss, chapter 10, half we have done.
Chapter 10, half you have done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then D, section D. Who is there in section D? Yashashvi Singh. Yes,
Miss, we have to start chapter 10.
you have to start chapter 10. Okay, thank you. And E. Okay, E we have finished. Okay, so 2 section they have finished chapter 10. 2 section have completed half, and in 1 section, section D, we have to start chapter 10. Okay, so we will go together. We will again study chapter 10. Okay, so those who have studied just revise this chapter. Okay, so take out your SUPW book, chapter 10, poverty and UNICEF. Okay, poverty and UNICEF. Okay, we will start this chapter. Here we will see a story is given, a very interesting story, and the story which gives some lesson. Okay. Yes, Sana, what happened?
Just kindly disable the chat box as the students will cause chaos there. The
What?
chat box is enabled.
Okay. Students, stop messaging here. Okay. Thank you, Sana. Okay. So we will start this chapter, poverty and UNICEF. Okay. Before we start, we will see what is a poverty. Okay. So here it's written, poverty is a state wherein people are unable to fulfill their basic needs due to very low income. While walking on the streets, have you ever observed the people around you? Okay. Poverty is a state. State means it's a condition. It's a condition where people are unable to fulfill their basic needs. Basic needs means the basic necessary things they are unable to acquire for themselves. Okay, because they have a very low income, means they don't earn that much money also, that they are unable to buy the basic necessary things what is needed for living. Okay, so that is poverty, is that state. Okay, the poor people. Okay, poor people, they are unable to buy the things which is necessary for life. That means they don't have enough money to buy the food, they don't have enough money to buy clothes for themselves, they don't have proper house, they don't have proper clean water. Okay, so these basic necessary things, items, they are unable to buy it because they have a very low income. They are not able to earn that much money, so that they are unable to buy all these things. So poverty is the state. Okay, it's a condition when people are unable to buy the basic necessary things. And while walking on the streets, you must have observed, there are many people on the roads, on the sides of the road, those who have those doesn't have proper houses, they don't have proper food. Here also, beside the medical road, okay, near to HN Singh Choraha, you must have seen there are people living on the road. They have made some bamboo houses. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? There are people living. They, in this cold weather also, you must have seen their children, how they are roaming. Okay, they don't have proper clothes even, isn't it? In this such cold, when we don't like to go out, but these poor people, they don't have enough clothes also. You must have seen many times in this severe cold, their children, they roam around without any clothing. You must have seen without any clothing, and they roam here and there. So poverty is that state, is that condition where people are unable to buy their basic necessary things. Okay, and you have seen so many people on the road, those who doesn't have proper food, clothing, houses. Okay, they roam around without any proper clothes. Okay, some of them don't even get a day's meal to eat, and there are some people those who don't get proper food for their particular day also. Okay, they don't have a meal. A meal means a food for a proper time. Okay, they don't get proper food also for the particular day. They don't get that much money also so that they can arrange food for their day's meal. When children of these poor people don't get proper food to eat, how will they grow to become healthy and strong? And such poor families' children, when they don't get proper food, okay, when they don't get proper nutritious food, how they will become a strong and healthy person. So these children, they are always sick, okay, they don't have proper food to eat, so they grow, their growth is not happening properly, okay, their growth is not proper. They are unable to study. Poverty is a social injustice, okay, and they don't get chance also to study because they don't have money to buy food. So how they will send their children for studies, okay, so they are unable to study. And poverty, this condition, this state of poverty is a social injustice, okay, it's not good, okay, it's injustice because we are living in the same society, okay, we are living in the same society and we have all the facilities, okay, we are living in a proper house, we have proper clothing in this severe cold, we are sitting inside and studying, everything you are getting inside your home. When you want to eat, your parents must be giving you something to eat. But there are some other children also, they don't have proper houses, they are living in open spaces under this sky in the severe cold, they are living, they don't have proper food also, okay, so it's just like an injustice. It is not good that some are getting all the facilities and the other are not getting any facility, okay, and it is a threat to the prosperity and success of a nation. And if this condition stays there for a long time, okay, then it will be a threat. Threat means it would be a danger, okay, it would be a threat, danger for the prosperity of any country, okay. In this way, a country will not be developed, okay, because some people are living below the poverty line and some are at the above of the poverty line. So how the country will progress? Where some people are very poor, they don't have enough food to eat. So a country cannot prosper like this. Okay, a country cannot be a successful one. The poor people are deprived of basic amenities of life such as food, clothing, pure drinking water, proper house, medical facilities, and education. Since the children of poor communities are deprived of proper education, they do not get proper job opportunities and they remain poor. As a result, poor becomes poorer. They live in a poverty throughout their lives. Okay? So the poor people, they are deprived of the basic amenities. Deprived means, who will tell me the meaning of deprived? Anunay.
Miss, I have to ask the meaning of injustice.
Injustice.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is injustice?
Yes, injustice.
Injustice means it's not equal. Okay, in the same society we are living and we are getting all the facilities, but there are some children, those who don't avail these all facilities. So it's not equal. Okay, that is injustice. Okay, it's partial. Okay, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
And you write your name properly. Only 6C you write. Don't write CLASS. 6C, then Anunay Ocha. Yes, Siddhant Prakash.
Ma'am, kami.
Kami. Yes. Deprived means kami. Okay. Lack of something. Okay. It means lack of something. Okay. So the poor people, they are in lack of basic amenities. Basic amenities means amenities. Shanchi.
Miss, basic needs.
Basic needs. Yes, good. That means basic needs, the things which makes life easy. Okay. So there are many things, the basic things are there, basic things which we need to make our life easy, like that is such as food, clothing, pure drinking water, proper house, medical facilities and education. Okay. These all are the basic necessary things which we need to live a proper life. But these poor people, they don't get all these basic necessary things, which is very important for a healthy living. So these poor people, they are unable to get all these facilities. And the children of these poor families, okay, the children of these poor families, they are also deprived of proper education. Okay, deprived means again means lack of. Okay, so these poor children, the children of poor families, they are lacking, they don't get the proper education also, because if a family is very poor, first if they will have money, they will get food for themselves instead of sending their children to the school. Okay, so they don't get proper education, and as a result of that, when they don't get proper education, that means in future they won't get a proper job also, because without studies you cannot get a proper job, and they remain poor, and as a result of this they still remain poor. Okay, if you study well and afterwards you will get a good job, okay, then you'll start earning good money and then you will become rich. But the children of the poor families, poor people, they don't get proper education, and afterwards they don't get proper good jobs. Okay, and then what they will earn? They will not earn anything. Somehow they will manage to work somewhere like gatekeeper, okay, PN and other such jobs they will get, but they will not get that much money and they will remain poor. And as a result, poor becomes poorer. Okay, and as a result of this, the poor people, they remain poor all through their life. Okay, the family is poor, their children will remain poor, and in future their children will also remain poor, and they live in poverty throughout their lives. So all through their lives they remain poor. Okay, because they don't get proper facilities for anything. Is Pratyusha, are you singing a song or something? No. Okay. And Yashashvi Singh is sleeping. 6th D. Sleeping, Yashashvi? No.
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, sit properly. Okay, so here we have seen what is poverty and what is the result of poverty. Okay, poverty means it's a condition, it's a state where the people, they don't get the proper amount of money to buy their basic needs. Okay, they don't get proper money, enough money to buy their basic needs, and as a result of that, okay, their children remain poor, their children don't get proper food, so they don't grow properly, they don't grow strong. Okay, and as a result of that, they don't get proper education also, and as a result of this, they remain poor. And in a country, if poor people will be there, that country will definitely not prosper. Okay, it will not develop properly. Now we'll see what is UNICEF. However, a need was felt that some organization should take the initiative to help the poor children come out of their poverty all over the world. Okay, so it was felt everywhere, all over the world. It was felt that some organization should be established. Okay, some group, some community should be made so that they should take initiative. Okay, so that they should take some proper steps for giving proper education and proper facilities for these poor people. Therefore, in 1946, United Nations Children Fund was formed. UNICEF has the responsibility to uplift the children of the poor communities around the world. Okay, so therefore, in 1946, UNICEF was established. Okay, UNICEF full form is United Nations Children's Fund. Okay, so this organization was formed in 1946. And this organization's responsibility is to uplift. Uplift means, what is the meaning of uplift? Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Miss, improve.
Improve. Yes, good. Uplift means to improve. Okay. So it's this organization work is to improve the level of the poor people. Okay. Uplift the children of the poor communities around the world. It's not only for any particular country. Okay. But for all over the world. This organization is working all over the world. Now, next we'll see the functions of UNICEF. This fund provides not only food and health care, but it also provides free education to the poor and needy children. Okay, so this organization, okay, it not only gives proper food, but also provide proper health facilities. Okay, all the health facilities they are providing, and also they provide proper education for the poor children and the needy children. The UNICEF is a boon to many poor families all around the globe. Okay, it's a boon. It is just like a boon. Boon means boon. Meaning of boon. Siddhant Singh, 6th D.
Miss, boon means Ashirwad.
Ashirwad. Okay, boon means Ashirwad. Satvik Anand.
Miss, heal.
What?
Heal.
Heal. Heal. Heal. No.
Yes, miss.
No. It's Amrita Tripathi.
Miss, it is called in Hindi. We can say chot.
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 Means which hurt we get, like cuts and all.
No. That is wound.
What you are saying?
I am asking boon. What is the meaning of boon?
I don't know.
Divyansh.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Miss, boon means, Miss, we can say blessing.
Blessing. Yes, it means gift. Okay, blessing or
Miss, gift.
yes, gift. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, good. The UNICEF is a boon to many poor families. Okay, it is just like a gift or a blessing for the poor families all around the globe. That means it's a blessing because this organization provides not only food and healthcare facilities, but they also provide proper education for all the poor and needy children. So it is just like a blessing for them. Okay, it's a blessing. It's a gift for the poor people. Now here we'll see a small story. Okay, here is a short story how UNICEF changed the life of Ram Verma. Okay, now here we'll see a story of a boy named Ram Verma. Ram Verma in his childhood, it should be childhood, it's written childhood, correct it, okay, childhood, was called Ramu. He was very poor. Both his parents were illiterate. His father was a rickshaw puller and his mother was a maid in a Christian family. Okay, Ram Verma is the name of a boy, and when he was a small boy in his childhood, he was named as Ramu. His nickname was Ramu, and he was very poor. Okay, both his parents were illiterate. Illiterate means Janvi.
Miss, those who are not able to read or write.
Okay, people who are unable to read and write. Okay, not educated. Okay, they were illiterate, not educated. And his father, he was a rickshaw puller. Okay, means he used to ride rickshaw. Okay, and his mother, she was a maid. Maid means Anubhuti Shukla, maid.
Miss, a person who works in everyone's house.
Yes, a person who works at others' house. Okay, so she works as a maid in a Christian family. When he was a little boy, Ramu accompanied his mother to the house where she worked. The owner of the house was a school teacher. Okay, so when he was a small boy, Ramu accompanied. Accompanied means meaning of accompanied. Yes, Suvika. Accompanied means. Okay, Nilesh.
Is to help.
To
Is to help.
To go with someone.
help.
Is to help to someone.
To help with someone.
Is to help to someone. Is to
Help.
his mother.
Okay, Sana. Yes, Sana,
To
you
go with someone.
to go with someone, to along with. Okay, here it means to go with someone or to go along with someone. Okay, mute your mic. Okay, so here accompanied means Ramu along with his mother. He also used to go to the person's house where she used to work. And the owner of the house, okay, the lady, she was a school teacher. The owner of the house, she was a school teacher, and every morning she used to give private tuitions at home. Okay, and in the evening time, she used to give private tuitions to the children at her home. Ramu would hide himself behind the door and listen to everything that was being taught there. And whenever the owner, she gives tuition to the children, Ramu would hide there. Okay, he would hide somewhere and he would look from the back of the door whatever she used to teach. Whatever was taught there, he used to listen it very carefully. Ramu was very intelligent and a witty boy. Intelligent and witty means witty. Janvi,
Miss, clever and amusing.
clever and
Amusing.
amusing. Okay, clever and amusing. It's correct. Okay, clever or intelligent. Okay, so he was very clever, cunning boy, and he learned everything. Okay, whatever was taught, he learned everything. In no time, he learned most of the things being taught there. Okay, so whatever was taught there, he learned very soon. Whatever was taught, he learned. Just by listening it from behind the door, he learned everything, whatever was taught. One afternoon, his mother was busy in the kitchen and the school teacher was watching a television show. Ramu was sitting in the veranda. Okay, one afternoon when his mother, he was busy working in the kitchen, and the lady, the owner, the school teacher, she was watching something on her television, and that time Ramu was sitting in the veranda. Veranda means a open space in front of the house. Okay, there he was sitting and he began to read from a poetry book loudly, and then he started reading the poetry book very loudly. The book was in English. The lady of the house heard this. She quietly crept out of the house and stood behind him. She was amazed to hear him read English so fluently. Ramu was reading an English poetry book, and the lady heard, who was watching TV, the owner, she was watching TV, she heard that somebody was reading poetry book in English. She came out, okay, crept out. Crept means, what is the meaning of crept? Crept. Pratyusha?
Ma'am, coming out very slowly that he can't hear.
Yes, coming out slowly without making any noise. Okay, slowly without making any noise, she came out in veranda and stood behind Ramu so that he could not see. Behind him, she was standing, and she was amazed. She was surprised to hear him read so fluently. Fluently means without any mistake. Continuously, he was reading without making any mistake. So she was very much surprised to see that how this illiterate boy was able to read English poetry book in such a fluent way. The lady said to Ramu's mother, "Your son is very intelligent. Why don't you send him to a school?" Okay. The lady was so surprised, and she said to Ramu's mother that his son was very intelligent. She told that his son is very intelligent, and then why he is not sending him to school? Why she is not sending him for studies to school? Ramu's mother told the lady her problem. At this, the lady said, "Don't worry. Tomorrow I'll take your child to a municipal school, which is partly run by UNICEF. You will have to spend nothing." Then she explained her everything about UNICEF. Ramu's mother was pleased to hear about it. Now, Ramu's mother, she told the lady about her problem, that they are not very rich. Okay, she told that they belong to a very poor family, and her husband is pulling a rickshaw. She is working in the houses for their livelihood. So they don't have enough money to send their child to school. And on listening this, the teacher said, okay, that now she doesn't have to worry anything. And tomorrow she will take Ramu to the municipal school, okay, a government school, municipal school, which is partly run by UNICEF, okay. It was aided by UNICEF, means the school was directed by the UNICEF, okay. UNICEF is helping in the study of the poor children. So there she will take Ramu and she will get him admission there. And she does not have to spend any money for his studies. Then she explained her everything. And then the lady explained all these things about UNICEF, that how UNICEF is working, for whom it is working. And then Ramu's mother was very happy to hear all about it. When she came to know that there are some schools are there which are run by UNICEF, where they don't have to pay their tuition fees or other fees. They will be given free education. So after listening that, she was very happy. Ramu was hardworking, intelligent, and wise boy. He did not lose this golden opportunity towards progress. Okay? Ramu was very intelligent and hardworking boy. So, and that is why he did not lose this opportunity, golden opportunity. Okay, he had got this golden chance for his studies. Okay, so he put all his efforts towards his studies. He sincerely devoted himself towards his studies. With the passage of time and his hard work, he passed all his exams with very good marks. Okay, so he sincerely studied all the time he was studying, devoted his time for his studies. And as the time passed, okay, his hard work paid him a lot. Okay, so he passed all his exams in all the classes. He passed it with good marks. What followed next was a miracle. After graduation, he was given a scholarship and was sent to UK for further studies. Okay, and because of his hard work, he was rewarded for that. And what was the reward? After his graduation, okay, after the school education, he went to the college. After his graduation, he was given scholarship, means he would be sent to some other school or college. There all the tuition fees and admission fees would be given for free. Okay, and he went to UK for his further studies. Few years later, he returned home after becoming a doctor. UNICEF helped Ramu to become Dr. Ram Verma. Okay, so after few years, he returned back his home, and what he became? He became a doctor because of his hard work and continuous effort. He became a doctor, and who helped him here? UNICEF. Okay, UNICEF, this organization, helped Ramu to become a doctor. Now he became Dr. Ram Verma. He set up a hospital and many dispensaries that provided free medicines and other medical aids to the poor and needy people. Ramu, he knew very well that he came from a poor family and what all problems poor people face. So after becoming a doctor, okay, he had set up many hospitals and small clinics at different places, and he used to provide free medicines and free checkups and treatments to the poor people, poor and needy people. Every year, he donated a part of his annual income to the UNICEF. And whatever he was earning, okay, a part of his annual income, he used to donate to the UNICEF because UNICEF had only helped him for his studies and his higher education. Because of UNICEF only, he had become a doctor. So after becoming a doctor, he also started giving his some part of money, amount of his salary to the UNICEF, so the UNICEF should again provide education for other needy children. This was because it was this organization which helped him to become a doctor. The UNICEF has helped millions of children all over the world, irrespective of their caste, race, country, or religion. And the same way as UNICEF had helped Ram Verma, same way it is helping to different children of different places in spite of their caste, religion, and country. Means UNICEF is not showing any partiality. UNICEF organization is not saying that you are from this religion or that country or that place, I'll not help. They are not helping like that, okay? Without any discrimination, whether you belong to any religion, to any place, okay? They will be given proper facilities if you need it. As a good citizen, it is our responsibility to help the poor communities in our society so that they can lead a better life. And being a good citizen of our country, okay, it's our responsibility also to help the poor communities, okay? If you see a poor people, okay, it's not necessary that you should always give money, okay? In spite of that, you can help them in different ways, okay? If suppose at your home, maid is coming, their children, small children are coming to your home, you can teach them, okay? You can teach them, okay? You can provide them food also, okay? Sometimes there are many clothes you discard, okay, which becomes short for you. So you can give those clothes to the poor and needy people, okay? So this way you can help the other people also in the society, okay? So this is the lesson. And here one thing we have seen in this story, the boy Ram Verma, okay, he was from a poor family and he was supported by UNICEF. And because of the support of UNICEF, how he studied? He studied hard, okay? He studied hard and with full dedication he had studied. Though he was not getting any support from the family, but then also he was working hard and he became a doctor. But what we do in our life, here many students are here, you people are getting all the facilities at your home, isn't it or not? Everybody is getting all the facilities, yes or no? Yes, you people are getting all the facilities, you people get good food, you people have a proper shelter, okay? You people are getting whatever you want, okay? Your parents are providing you, okay? Whatever things you need, your parents are providing you. You people get proper food, nutritious food. But what you people do in return of that. Okay, what is your responsibility as a good citizen? It's your responsibility that you people should do your work. What is your work now? Your work is to concentrate on your studies. Right now, your duty is to study properly. You people get all the facilities. It's your duty, it's your responsibility that whatever is taught to you, you have to study properly. But what we see many times, many students' works are incomplete. Many students don't study at all. And as a result of that, we see in the examination, there are many students, those who are failing. Though you people get all the facilities, isn't it? Everybody is getting the facility at home to study. Nowadays, your parents have provided you with mobile phone, laptops, for what? So that my son, my daughter can study properly, isn't it? So it's your responsibility that you should take advantage of this and you should study well. That's your responsibility as a child. Okay. So we have completed this chapter, poverty and UNICEF. Okay. I hope it's clear to everyone. Yes, Pragyan, you want to ask something?
And what is the meaning of race?
Race means religion or community. Race means a community, a group of people. Okay. Yes, Kritika.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of uplift?
Uplift means to improve. Okay.
Okay, miss.
Improve.
Thank you, miss.
Yes. Vidya. Yes, Vidya, you want to ask something? Aradhyamani.
Yes, miss. What is the full form of UNICEF?
UNICEF, it's given there in the beginning only. I have told it is United Nations Children's Fund. And still you have Aradhya not written your class properly. You don't know your class section, roll number. I told in the beginning only to rename it.
Okay, miss.
Anubhuti.
Miss, I was late for 10 minutes, so please tell that you have taught the GK or not.
No, I have not taught GK. Afterwards, we'll study. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Samia.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of poverty?
Poverty means it's a state, a condition where people are unable to buy their basic necessary things. They don't earn that much amount of money to buy their necessary things, what is needed for their livelihood. Okay.
And ma'am, what is the meaning of amenities?
Amenities means basic things. Basic things, what is useful for life, like food, clothes, pure water. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Kumari Angel Singh.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Miss, what is meaning of amenities?
Just now I told amenities. That means things which is necessary for life, which makes life easy. Siddhant. Okay, nothing you have to ask. Okay, so we'll wind up the class for today. Okay, your classes are over for today.
Ma'am, GK.
GK will do in the next period. Okay, next Saturday. Okay. Okay, so take care and have a nice day.